So for this video, we would try to discuss how to multiply fractions. So let's first start by illustrating this idea. So if we have a 1 whole here, divided by 2, which is 1. If we multiply this by 1, then our outcome is still this one. Now, if we multiply this by 2, what we do is we twice this one. So we get twice it. So we would shade this one, giving us 1 whole. What if we multiply this by half? So we try to get the half of this one, or simply this portion out here. So we would have we will remove this part, and we would have 1/4. So that is the idea behind multiplying fractions. Now we have a formula that we use in multiplying fractions to obtain the desired outcome a while ago. So we have formula. And this is given by, if we have A over B times C over D, this would give us AC over BD. Or basically, we multiply this 2 and this 2. So like in our example a while ago, we had 1/2 times 1/2. Since this one is like that one, which gave us 1 times 2, 2 times 2, which is equal to 1/4. Now for now, let's try more examples. So if we have 7/11 times 5/9. So we first multiply these 2. That would give us 35. And we will multiply this 2. That would give us 99. And this is our answer. Now let's try 8/9 times 27/16. If we apply the idea a while ago, we can try to multiply this one and this one. But that would give us a very large number. So a good tip in multiplying fractions is to cancel out the common factors first to avoid simplifying later. So in here, we can observe that we can write this out as 8/9 times this one is actually 9 times 3, and this one is actually 4 times 4. I mean, my bad. It's actually 8 times 2. Yeah. So from here, we can observe that we can actually cancel out the 9 out here and the 8 out here. So this one will become 1. So this would give us 3 over 2, or 1 and 1. And that is our final answer. So as you can see here, by simply simplifying the fractions, we were able to avoid the unnecessary multiplication of numbers that would give us very large outcome, which would be hard to simplify later. Let's have another example. If we have 100 over 63 times 77 over 250. Now clearly, this one is very hard to multiply if you try to. So first, we can observe that 100 is equal to 25 times 4. 63 is equal to 7 times 9 times 77 is equal to 7 times 11, and 250 is equal to 25 times 10. So from here, we can actually cancel out similar terms. So from the numerator, we have 25 over here and 25 over there. We also have 7 out here and 7 out there. So this would give us 4 over 9 times 11 over 10. Now, are we done? Well, not yet, since we can clearly see that 4 and 10 out here still has a common factor. So we can write this one as, for 4, we can write that as 2 times 2, and for 10, we can write that as 2 times 5. So let's put out the remaining numerator and denominator left. So that will give us over 9 all over 11. So again, we can cancel out the 2 out here. And now we can multiply the numerator and the denominator, which would give us 22 over 45. Let's try this one. If we have 18 and 5 over 6, if we multiply this, how do we solve these types of problems? So for this one, we have a whole number and a fraction. So how do we multiply? The key here is that we can write 18 as 18 over 1, so times 5 over 6. So we have converted the whole number into a fraction. So again, 18, we can write 18 as 6 times 3. So over 1 times 5 over 6. So we can cancel out the 6 here, leaving us with 3 times 5 or 15. Let's try this one. If we have 1 over 7 times 4 and 2 over 3. Now this time we have a mixed fraction. So how do we solve this? The key in multiplying fractions is to convert this one into an improper fraction. So we can write this as 1 over 7 times 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2, this one, all over 3, which would give us 1 over 7 times 14 over 3. Now we can write 14 as 2 times 7. So we have 1 over 7 times 2 times 7 all over 3. And cancelling out these 7s here would give us 2 over 3. And that is our final answer. Let's try one last example. If we have 5 and 1/3 times 2 and 1/4. So again, the key here is to convert these numbers into their improper fraction. So we would have 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1. That would give us 16 over 3. For this one, 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 would give us 9 over 4. So we can write this again as 4 times 4 all over 3 times 3 times 3 all over 4. So we can now cancel out some numbers. So we have 4 and 4 in the numerator and 3 and 3. So this would give us 4 times 3, which is equal to 12. And that is our final answer. So that is how we multiply fractions. So again, the first thing to note is that what we simply do is we multiply the numerator and the denominator. But sometimes the numbers are very large. So we can try to simplify some common factors first to avoid the simplifying later on. And so that is all for this video.